Hello and welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. So today we've got a 2014 on a 14 plate MX-5 Roadster Coupe. This is a sport venture, it's a limited edition car. There's a number of things that make this car very, very unique, and I'll start with the most obvious, the mileage. This car has covered a little over 13,000 miles in its 9-year life. It's a two-owner car. Customer that part exchanged it with us just took delivery of a Mazda MX-5. Actually part exchanged another very low mileage car as well, and has looked after this beautifully. Like I said, it is a two-owner car. The customer who part exchanged it with us, I think, owned it since about 2016, so it's had it the bulk of its life. It's always been serviced by Mazda. It is due to be serviced before it leaves us. We'll be doing that. But other than that, the car is in unbelievable condition. It's been looked after very well, and is impossible to replace at this mileage. We've seen some low mileage cars over the years, but it might be the lowest mileage I've seen for the age in 10 years in the motor trade. Condition is wonderful. Really is very, very good. Again, I've not encountered a car in this condition where it's arrived with us. We've literally washed it, hoovered it, and I can't find a mark on it. You see the reflection in the paintwork. The car's been garaged all of its life. All of the alloy wheels are completely unmarked. There's no dents on the bodywork, no scuffs on any of the bumper corners, and most importantly, that's how the car arrived to us. Very occasionally we get involved with cosmetic reconditioning, and not the case with this. It's just had a wash and a hoover, and it looks as good as you see here. The specification of a sport venture, it was a limited edition car, so you'll notice a couple of differences. You have those satin silver mirrors, the light leather interior, which contrasts against this deep crystal blue paintwork. Looks lovely. And you had factory navigation. It's quite a rare thing with a Mark III MX-5 to have a factory fitted navigation system, but you've got that touchscreen multimedia unit which has the navigation, hands-free phone, and all your audio options on it as well. You do get a decent sized boot in these. I'll show you that now. So there is a release for the boot in the car. You can either do it off a button on the key, or just underneath the dash cowling here there's a little button. And probably the most unique thing about this car, one of the most common areas that you see rust on these cars is on the tailgate here, but not the case with this. As you can see, it's been garaged all of its life and is completely unmarked. Even things like in the areas of the shuts here, we haven't cleaned that. That is how the customer bought it to us, which is just unheard of. You just don't see them like that. Boot carpet's never had any water ingress issues. It's all unmarked and in wonderful, wonderful condition. Real testament to the previous owner. You do have rear parking sensors on these as well. That was quite a rare option for an MX-5. I mentioned I couldn't find any marks on the wheels. You'll see here, car's still on Bridgestone Potenza tyres, and based on the age, it will have had them replaced at some point due to perishing and cracking, but certainly not covered enough mileage to be an issue. And yeah, that is just a sign of how the rest of the car looks as well. I'll jump in. So these have a folding metal roof, which is done from a button in the car. I'll turn it on in just a second so you can see the mileage. I'll get the car on as well. And there you go, 13,024 miles, which is just nothing for the year. Like I say, I've seen some very low mileage cars before, but this is probably one of the most extreme examples I've seen. You do get cruise control on these, as well as steering wheel controls for all your audio. That used to be part of an option pack, but it was all factory with this car because it was the very highest specification you could buy of an MX-5 at the time, I believe. Touchscreen multimedia system. This does all your audio options, your navigation, your hands-free telephone as well. You have heated seats down there. You've got this wonderful stone leather interior, which looks really nice. You've got that sort of two-tone effect on the stitching there. It looks very, very smart. The leather even extends onto the door card there as well, and it's all got nice stitching across it as well, so it looks very premium. And the quality of the leather is unbelievable, and there's just no evidence of any wear, no sort of stretch marks across the bolsters or anything like that, as you'd expect. It's in as nice a condition as the rest of the car. You have a 6-speed manual gearbox. This is the 2-litre engine, meaning you get 6-speed rather than a 5-speed. And yeah, the car goes incredibly well. It's got a wonderful manual transmission. As you flick between the gears, you'll feel it. It's a really precise, well-weighted gearbox. It's one of the best features of the car, in my opinion. And rear-wheel drive and a very willing 2-litre engine. Button for the roof is just here. You just press and hold that button. It'll beep at you. You'll see the rear deck lid go up. Roof comes out. That rear window comes up with it. You'll see the deck lid then go down, clips back into place, and then there's a little manual clamp up here. All you do is pull that to lock it into place, and that is roof done. Turn the car off, and I'll be able to show you the outside as well, because even with the roof up, it's still a very, very good looking car. And there you go, roof up or roof down. I think you'll agree it's a very, very striking looking car. Something really common to look for on these is this rear deck lid can sometimes have like a bubbling or a peeling effect on it. Not the case with this car, because it's been garaged and it's been so well looked after. It'll be supplied with a 12-month Mazda warranty. That's included in the cost of the advertised cost of the car. We can offer nationwide delivery, so if you're worried about missing out on this wonderful car, we can get the car to you. And we accept part exchanges from all manufacturers, and all makes, models and mileages considered. So if you're contemplating selling your existing car, then do give us a try. Thank you very much for watching. We hope to hear from you soon. Cheers then. Bye.